Communications Incorporated is not responsible for the validity or accuracy of information presented on this program.
Wellness Wednesday with Dr. Norm Shealy and Dr. Shealy-Sorin. Get the health answers you need from the creator of holistic medicine and the 2020 Holistic Doctor of the Year. To be a part of the show, call 417-447-1777. Now, here are your hosts, Dr. Norm Shealy and Dr. Shealy-Sorin.
Good afternoon. Today is Health is Wealth. And Dr. Sorin's not with us, but I love talking, and so that's what we're going to talk about. Because nothing is more important than being healthy. If you don't have it, it can rob you of everything else, including wealth. So we're going to talk about all the aspects that help you stay healthy. Now, if you had nurturing parents, the chances are you will grow up as a healthy person. But if you didn't have nurturing parents, or you chose unhealthy habits, well, you're likely not to. All of this is still about the 50th anniversary. By the way, the 50th anniversary is Friday of next week, our golden anniversary of sharing the concept of holistic health. Holistic, holy, sacred, spiritual. That's what it all means. So the grand number one winner from last week wins a 30-minute free consultation with me on the phone or Zoom, your choice, and a holistic health optimization package containing 1 youth, 1 essentials, 1 magnesium lotion, 1 set of bliss oils. And the winner is Kelly Regina Zeigenbein. Kelly, look forward to talking to you. The number two winner is a holistic health organization pack containing 1 youth, 1 essentials, 1 magnesium, and 1 set of bliss oils, so set you in the right direction. The winner, Lori Giovannini. At any rate, good for you. And for next week, we will announce something for everybody. The number one winner will be a wellness booster package or access to all of our courses. So be sure to write in time to win for next week. I'm going to talk about many things that health is wealth, but I want to take about the worst thing you can do for your health is to take any drug, including aspirin or ibuprofen or acetaminophen or any of those things over the counter long term. Every one of them is a major cause of autoimmune disease. They have doubled or tripled the incidence of autoimmune disease just by having those stupid drugs on the market. Every known mood drug, let me just mention a few of them, just in case you don't know them. Adderall, Prozac, Paxil, Zoloft, Celexa, Wellbutrin, Effexor, Zyprexa, Seroquel, Depakote, and it keeps going, of course. Every one of them can kill you. They all deplete you of one or another essential vitamins, everything from B1 to B12, magnesium, manganese, selenium. They suck your body dry, and in the long run, they always create more problems in health. So let's start with the absolute basics of health. The basics is 5 essential habits. You've heard me say this before, but it's so critical. The number one cause today of premature death is obesity. 72% of Americans are overweight. 36% are obese. Those people will die earlier from that habit alone than any other. The number 2 cause of disease today, premature death today even, is still smoking. 22% of people still smoke. One of the stupid, unhealthiest habits in the world. By the way, we have a new technique for helping you quit smoking, a nicotine quit stuff. You'll have to get more details from me later about that. Now, next in importance, of course, is eating a minimum of 6 to 10, preferably, servings of fruits and vegetables every day of your life. Not just once a week or twice a week or even 5 days a week, but every day. The average American gets 2.2. All fast food restaurants, I wouldn't drink a cup of coffee at a fast food restaurant, let alone eat anything there. They add monosodium glutamate to it. I won't go to an Asian restaurant because they add monosodium glutamate. I don't eat white rice because it's poison. You might as well be eating pure, if there's such a thing as pure sugar, it's poison. If you are not willing to eat 6 to 10, preferably, vegetables with a couple of fruits, total 6 to 10 a day, then take ORAC Energy Greens. 1 scoop of that and a drink of the most important thing, Nature Blessed Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate. That combination alone will give you enough. You don't have to eat any of it if you don't want to. You also really need salmon or sardines or clams, but any kind of meat is okay. And something that's missing from all plant foods is an essential, well, they don't call it that. The medical profession doesn't call it, but I do, taurine, the amino acid taurine. There ain't none in any plant. It moderates the nervous system. Now, in our clinic, 86% of people are deficient in taurine and magnesium. Now, the farmers know that our soil is deficient in magnesium, but they don't add it to your vegetables and fruit growing. So, and taking it by mouth and with anything else, it's no good at all. So you need magnesium lotion every day of your life. If you don't want to use magnesium lotion, then you need magnesium chloride soaking in it. You can take a bath with the magnesium chloride bath salts. You need at least 4 handsful in a bathtub, but soaking in that will give it to you. It's absorbed through the skin infinitely better than it is through the mouth. So that's part of the longer thing of nutrition. Then, of course, is physical movement. Sitting all day is as bad as smoking 1 or 2 packs of cigarettes a day. You must move. The minimum is 30 minutes, 5 days a week. That's minimum. That's like breathing. If you're not willing to do anything else, just stand and move your arms as vigorously as you like, and start with 1 or 2 minutes and build up to 30. That would be like halitosis is better than no breath at all. It's even better than halitosis. It smells good breath. But the important thing is you need exercise. Now, personally, I do 2 hours every morning because I like it. And that's why at soon to be 89 years of age, I still am healthy. Among other things, that's one of the reasons. I happen to like it. It makes me feel good for the whole day. And finally, sleep. 7 or 8 hours every night. 42% of Americans get less than that. When you get 6 or less hours, you function at the level of slightly drunk. You cause more automobile accidents than drunks and drug addicts combined. So those are the basic health habits. But all of that is influenced by how you think, what your mind is focused upon and ruminating about when you're not talking or reading or perhaps writing or typing. In other words, every word that you go through your mind, allow, create, affects everything in your life because it has a meaning. And it may have a different meaning for different folks, but every thought is a prayer. And that's where it really comes down to. Think good things. Think about God, divine. There's nothing else important. If you're not doing what you do to help other people with a purpose, with a feeling of you doing it to help other people, you're wasting your time. It's not good for your health. So the important thing is that. Now, there are adjuncts, and at the top of my list is autogenic training. Autogenic training was developed in 2012. This is 21. Yeah, 2012 a German psychiatrist, one of the bright ones, one of the few bright ones, created autogenic training. There are now 28,000 scientific references on its benefits. And although there are scores of different ways of thinking and training the brain, nothing is as good or as well researched or as effective as autogenic training. You go to our website, realholisticdoc.com. You get our whole biogenetics course, or you can get just basic Schultz autogenic training. And if you will practice that 18 minutes twice a day for 3 months, it trains your brain so that you automatically know to go there when you need to do it to detach from something that is, well, not worth thinking about or trying to upset you. Now, I trained my brain in 1972, and in today's world, I only spend about a total of 2 minutes a day doing autogenic training because I don't need to. But if I need to, I can do that, and I do it about twice a day, 1 minute each time. After you've trained your brain 18 minutes twice a day for 3 months, you only need to do 1 or 2 minutes a day. I would say, in order of importance, the next thing is, well, I guess our gamma PEMF device. The gamma PIMP is better than all other PIMPs in the world. It is better than all the psychiatrists, all the psychologists, and all the mood drugs in the world, and safer than any of them. I just have a blog that I finished, 7 Things I Love About Gamma PIMP. It'll be on our website very soon. And the reason I love it is it's probably next to the basic vitamin supplements and the basic food, the single greatest thing you can do to assist your health. It has 3 different sweeps of frequency. You can choose to do the sweep that goes from the feet to the head in realigning, normalizing, healthfulizing every cell in your body. Or you can focus on the brain in the gamma frequencies, like 38 to 54. That is in the zone. Who cares? Or you can put it in the gamma frequency, only 1 to 3 cycles per second. Now, if you have pain, that's the frequency to put the coil over the area of pain. Or if you want to sleep better without anything else and safely, then put it into delta. It's better than melatonin and certainly better than any drug in the world. You can wear it around your neck. You can put it under your pillow, or you can hang it over your feet. Where the feet, if you got pain in the feet, but if you want to sleep better, you hang it around your neck on a pillow. Nothing is better. Now, for anxiety, it is the thing in the world. It is better than 100 different drugs and 1,000% of psychiatrists and psychologists. Nothing is better than the PIMP. There are lots of other goodies, but the most important thing is thinking. Thinking sets in motion spiritual forces to bring about change in body, mind, emotions, companions, hopes, despair. Thinking allows you to choose how you feel. The most important thing is choosing your words and your thoughts every moment of every day. Now, I put out every week at least 2 and sometimes 3 blogs. They're on our website, realholisticdoc.com, realholisticdoc.com. You can get them there. I know there's going to be at least 2 new ones put up this week. And, I like to write. I like to put things into order for you to help you. I've written 41 books, over 350 articles, and I don't know how many blogs, but lots of them now. The most important thing is health. You create your health. I can't create it for you. I can't breathe or eat or sleep for you, but I can tell you how you need to do it if you wish to be healthy. Now, the The greatest toxin in the history of the world is Roundup. Interestingly, Bayer, one of the most evil companies in the history of the world, making aspirin, the creator financially of Hitler, essentially, bought Mount Satan. I heard one little small ad saying they have been fined $10 billion for just one small part of their poisoning of the world. 75% of the rain has Roundup in it. 90% of our groundwater now has Roundup in it, the greatest poison in the history of the world. It actually outweighs even the mood drugs for causing autoimmune diseases. The list of autoimmune diseases is almost as listed as the list of drugs. Lupus, psoriasis, various kinds of colitis, several of them, and on it goes. It's all caused by Roundup. And that causes every one of us still remaining healthy people to need more of the basic things that the drugs sap from you. At the top of the list is vitamin D3. Everybody needs vitamin D3. Unless you walked around naked all day and all year outside, even in winter, of course, you get some sun, you can't make enough D3, especially in today's toxic world. If you weigh 140 pounds or more, you need 50,000 once a week, 50,000 units once a week. If you weigh under 140 pounds, 50,000 units of D3, first, 10th, 20th of every week. Not once a day, once a month. 3 times a month for 139 or less. Once every week for 140 pounds or more. That's minimum. If you ever feel a bug coming on, you know what it feels like. Take 150,000 units 3 days in a row. Totally safe. Infinitely safer than any drug in the world. Number 2, you need Dr. Shealy's original, now Shealy-Sorin youth formula. That is 2 grams of vitamin C, 1 gram of MSM. That together makes it equal to 4 grams of vitamin C. Youth formula. It's got a couple of other things, but the important thing is the MSM and the vitamin C. You need 4 of those a day. You need Shealy-Sorin essentials, a minimum of 2 a day. Now, if you weigh 150 pounds or more, I would take 4 a day. Under that, 2 a day is adequate. These are the absolute basic essentials for your brain to function despite Roundup and the number 2 poison in the world, fluoride. Don't drink city water. If you've been living here and drinking it already, your pineal is probably always already calcified. Once upon a time, when you drank pure water, you could be 60 to 70 years old before the pineal calcified. Now, if you're 17 years old and born in Springfield, your pineal is already shot with calcium. Don't drink city water. The cheapest and expensive way to get rid of it is a Berkey, B-E-R-K-E-Y. I have no financial investment. It's the only one I know that is that simple and that inexpensive to use. Get rid of fluoridated water and spit at your dentist if they try to put fluoride in your mouth. It is a poison, especially to your essential ability to fertility. I mean, that's what it is. It has cut men's fertility from 150 million to 40 million. And if we don't get rid of fluoride, even in Springfield, within 20 years, probably 18 at this point, there won't be any more babies. That's the future. If our city manager and city council remains as stupid and evil as I consider them right now, I consider that evil to poison people. So, you've got to get rid of city councils. Vote them out in every election until they get rid of fluoride. Now, whatever you do, if it helps people, it's quite as important as I am. The person who made this microphone, thank you. I would go crazy trying to make this microphone. I'm not that kind of person. The person who made that box of Kleenex over there. The person who made all this equipment in here. The person who made even this hand cleaner. Important. Everything is important, but nothing optimally is more important than your health. How you choose to think and behave every moment of every day. Now, my working day is helping people, and I enjoy it. I still really enjoy, especially those people who are ready to be healthy. I can't argue with anyone about it, but if you would like to be healthy, consult a holistic physician. I can interestingly say, I do not think the word integrative has any good meaning or any healthy meaning. The only word that tells it the way it is holistic health medicine. 50 years ago, we created the first real holistic clinic. It still existed today, Shealy-Sorin Wellness Institute, with my chosen heir to carry on the business, Dr. Shealy-Sorin. But the important thing is find one in your area. Don't find an integrative one. Don't find a regular physician. Find a holistic physician. It could be an MD or a DO. Nobody else can really call themselves a holistic medicine physician. And it has to be that if you wish to be truly healthy. Don't forget to choose good health habits. And I think she's beginning to remind me that it's getting time for me to take a break. Okay. If you wish to get my blogs, go to realholisticdoc.com. They're published all there. Lots of other information on everything I talk about is already there, and all of our products are there. And I will continue talking about them and doing them and presenting them to you and to the world because that's part of my job. My need to get people to understand how to stay healthy. We treat everything from infants to healthy people all the way up to 120 or more years. Because interestingly, one of my favorite quotes is from chapter 6 of Genesis, in which Noah was told by God that he would give to humans 120 years. And we're not getting that in this country. The average person is only getting 79 years. But I honestly believe that if you just do healthy things, you can live an average of 100 years. If you add some of the things that regenerate your telomeres, that tip your DNA, like fire, earth, and crystal bliss, 90 seconds a day, you can add every year 3.5 years of length to your telomeres. In 10 years, that's like regaining 35 years of healthy life. I don't know anything better. And the most important thing is you can do it and it's safe. No side effects, no drains. Don't need to worry. Fire, earth, and crystal bliss rejuvenate your telomeres an average of 3.5% a year. So, folks, be healthy. Healthy is wealth. You know what? Yep.
Would it help you if I did this? You can
Yeah,
hear me better?
excellent.
Okay. What are your thoughts on liposomal
Liposomal.
liposomal vitamin C and liposomal magnesium?
Well, liposomal magnesium no better than any kind of magnesium orally. Magnesium is better than lotion, magnesium chloride on your skin. Liposomal vitamin C is good, but without MSM, methyl sulfotamethane, it's no better than regular vitamin C. It's the combination of MSM and vitamin C that doubles the effectiveness of vitamin C.
What was your definition of holistic? The lady said, I only heard holy.
Holistic is spiritual. It is divine connection with God. That's what holistic means. Actually, it comes from the Greek word that means holy.
And someone else was asking, what was the second recommendation other than ORAC energy? I don't remember what you were talking about at that time.
More than oil and energy?
ORAC.
ORAC. Oh, ORAC.
ORAC energy.
Oh, yes. Nature Blessed Tart Cherries Concentrate. It lowers your cholesterol. It's anti-inflammatory. It's found only at real grocery stores. If they're not a real grocery store, they won't carry it. But it's Nature Blessed Tart Cherries Concentrate, 2 tablespoons a day.
This question asks, what are your thoughts on CBD oil?
CBD oil is okay, but it's not as good as vitamin D3, the essentials of the youth formula.
All right. This person says, my PEMF only has one setting, a plug for power and 2 plugs for the coil. How do I access the delta setting?
If she has one of the original PEMFs that was put out several years ago with that is not battery powered, she can't. It is only the battery powered gamma PEMF that will allow you to have the 3 settings. And if you have the battery pack, you can set it by pushing the button.
This person is asking, do I need to use the TENS unit with the Bliss oils?
No, with the Bliss oils that do not use TENS unit. You just use the roll-on bottle. It's about the size of your middle finger. You just press it into each point. Once you learn the points, again, it'll take you 30 seconds to do each ring.
All right. This person is asking, if you have calcified your pineal gland by drinking fluoride, can that be reversed?
I think so. We're working on a research project right now to prove that, but it may take me a year to prove it. If you know it's calcified, I can tell you how. We're going to work with it.
We're getting ready to come back in.
Yeah. And folks, we'll be
finishing an announcement.
Message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Back to Wellness Wednesday with Dr. Norm Shealy and Dr. Shealy-Sorin.
And now is your turn to ask questions at 417-447-1777. That is what life is all about. Health is wealth. So give us a call and you are on the air.
Hello, Dr. Shealy. I'm calling to ask your advice if you've been diagnosed with osteoporosis, just barely into that range.
Good.
What would you recommend from a natural perspective, from a...
Yeah, D3, of course, as I've already mentioned.
Yes.
And magnesium. Don't forget the magnesium lotion. And exercise. What kind of exercise do you do?
Yoga and walking.
How much do you walk?
I walk 7 days. I walk at least four for at least 45 minutes.
That should be adequate. But there's something you do at home that could help. get a Vibe machine. It's called a Vibe plate, I think. Confidence, CONFIDENCE, makes the least expensive and an excellent one. I paid $2,400 for one back in 1994. Now you can buy it for $250, the Confidence.
I've never heard of it. What is it again?
Confidence, CONFIDENCE, vibratory plate.
Okay.
Find it on Amazon.
Okay.
Stand on it for 30 minutes a day, and while you're standing there, move your arms in circles.
Okay.
Like a
At
music
shoulder
conductor.
at shoulder height.
Yep.
Okay.
And add boron.
Add boron.
How much do you weigh?
I'm 5'11" and I weigh 143.
12 milligrams a day of boron.
Okay.
That should do it.
Okay. Wonderful. And how much magnesium?
Magnesium lotion, 2 teaspoons twice a day on your skin.
Okay. Got it. I do have that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Shealy.
Thanks for calling. And good afternoon. You're on the air.
Oh, hello. I have a question. I'm just reading now that book on the code. I want to know something. Since I'm just getting started on this, do I need to take the Autoimmune X and the youth tablets and the magnesium lotion?
Yeah, and?
So I need to get the Autoimmune X, and I need to get your youth pills, and I need to get the magnesium lotion. I've already got the bliss oil, so I need to do
I'm
all
hearing
of
two
that.
voices. Do you? Oh, you need to turn your radio off. I can't hear you because of that.
Okay. Here, let me move over. I've got it on the TV. I was also listening. Okay. So what I need to do is take the autoimmune and take the youthful pills and take the magnesium lotion. What else do I need to do?
Well, what else do you need? I need to know what your diagnosis is.
I have celiac disease and rheumatoid arthritis.
Ah. The
I
top
need
of
to
my
know
list
what to
is
do
only
because
one
I'm
other
ready
thing.
to get going.
May I talk for a minute?
Yeah, I'm sorry, yes.
You need to add Fire Bliss.
Fire Bliss to all of the above.
Yep. That should do it.
Okay, well then I'll get my order in tonight. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Okay.
Now,
bye.
Folks, here in Springfield, of course, you need to get all these supplements and maybe others, and there's only one place to go, Spring Valley, the natural health food store where I go when I need to buy things. Interesting, on my way here, I was thirsty. I got a ginger blossom drink. No sugar, no calories, no junk, just a nice sweet taste of ginger blossom. But they find things for you when you walk into the store. That's why I like to use Spring Valley. They carry all of our goodies, of course. Anything you get for us, you can get from them right here in Springfield. And, of course, Nature Blessed Target juice only at a real grocery store. Good afternoon. You're on the air. Hello?
Hi. Do I ask my question now?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to know, since I have already calcium on my heart, and I'm taking both the MSG, I'm taking the statin, and I'm taking something for my high blood pressure. Can I go ahead and start using the youth formula
Oh,
as
yes.
well as the essentials and the magnesium lotion?
Oh, yes. Now, personally, you couldn't pay me any amount of money to take a statin drug.
Actually, I have an appointment with my cardiologist in a couple of weeks, and I will be off of the statin. I've requested to go off both the blood pressure and the statin.
Good on you, mate. Now, one of the things we haven't reported physically yet is I have reduced the calcium in my heart arteries by 970 points in the last 5 years by wearing every day a little leather pouch with crushed sapphire crystal. It bypasses.
Okay, now.
It bypasses.
I'm sorry.
Let me finish, please. I'm happy to have you talk again, but I hadn't finished. The pouches bypass surgery, better than anything in the world. They're available on our website. Now you can talk.
Now, I did buy that, and I've been wearing it to sleep in at night. Is that enough for 8 hours?
No, you need to wear it all day.
All day. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. And good afternoon. You're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Shealy, it's John Parker from Orlando.
Great. What's up?
Well, I had my last Pfizer COVID shot a couple weeks ago, and all hell broke loose. I had plantar fasciitis pain, leg pain. I had what I thought balls were on my butt. I had all kind of like joint popping and swollen glands. So I went to my holistic doctor yesterday, and she said I have a classic case of shingles, mainly on my butt. But anyhow, she gave me self-administer B12 and B1 shots and Valtrex. And I wanted to see what you might suggest.
If it was my body, I would get 75 grams of vitamin C IV.
Okay.
If he's holistic, he knows what to do that with a Myers cocktail.
Correct. And besides that, anything else?
I'm afraid that's it.
Okay. Well, thanks so much, and take care. And congratulations for your anniversary there.
Wonderful. Blessings. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Now, the most important thing is good afternoon. You're on the air.
Congratulations for your...
Turn off your radio, please.
Got it.
Hello?
Yes. Dr. Shealy, I have a question for you. I was on antibiotics for 1.5 years.
Yuck.
I had a non-tuberculosis microbacterial infection, so they put me on heavy antibiotics every other day, and my lungs are really weak. That's where the bacteria was. Can you tell me what I could do in order to strengthen my lungs? And then also my immune system really took a hit being on those antibiotics. Can you give me some suggestions?
Absolutely. Probiotics.
Okay.
Now, my favorite is actually GRA Dophilus.
GRA
Dophilus. And I would take at least 4 a day of those.
Okay, 4 a day.
If you could find a holistic physician, I would get at least 5 IVs of increased vitamin C.
Okay, 5 IVs of vitamin C.
Yeah, 50 grams.
Okay, 50 grams.
IV, yes.
Now, I've tried to find, I live in Granger, Indiana. I've tried to find a holistic doctor. There was one, and she just stepped away, and she's only doing like group coaching now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, yeah. If you can't find one, you come out for a couple of weeks and we'll give it to you.
Oh, really?
Of
Okay.
course.
I get to hang out with you?
For 2 weeks. Because you really, 2 or 3 a week is all I like to give somebody.
Okay. And then that should increase my immune system and get my lungs stronger.
And we could also find out immediately what your oxygen saturation is and put a PIMP device over your chest while you're working here.
Okay. I want to buy one of those. I'm saving my money.
Yeah, that could be good for your memory and your chest.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much for taking my call. I appreciate you, and God bless you and all you do. And I just really enjoy listening to you. Thank you.
Hey, blessings. Thanks for calling. And now is your turn. 417-447-1777, or, well, I'll keep talking about health is wealth. Nothing is more important to your life than health. And in my opinion, nothing is more important than holistic health and holistic medicine. Conventional medicine is good for acute illness. For chronic illness, it sucks, and I'm being kind. And I have another phone call. You're on the air. Hello? You're on the air. Are you there?
Yes. Let me turn my radio. Let me turn my radio off. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I have a question. I've been taking Wellbutrin, an antidepressant, for probably 12 years, and I take 300 milligrams, and it's time release, and I'm wanting to get off of that. But when I go off of it, it kind of helps with my ADD, because I have ADD, and so when I go off of it, I get forgetful and I forget things.
Well, I think you need to consult with me because I have cured many people coming off those kinds of drugs. But you need a PEMF device and guidance as to how to come off the junk.
Really?
Yes. I've weaned hundreds of people now. Actually, I've weaned probably 20,000 people or more.
Well, I am moving at the end of the month, so what would you do for me?
Well, I don't know, but I can wean you off it, but I can't do it on the phone without talking to you personally.
Oh, you have to talk to me about how you're going to wean me off of it.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm just in town.
Oh, you're in town? Well, then make an appointment, for heaven's sakes, on the phone if necessary.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I just found my radio. I don't know the
35. Hello, let me give you the phone number. 351-5221.
351-521.
5221.
Okay. And what is your name again?
Yep. Let's talk and I'll wean you from it.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for calling. Ann, good afternoon. You're on the air.
Hi, I just have a simple question. Well, I have complicated questions, but mostly I'd just like to make an appointment. What number do we call?
351-5221, area code 417.
351-5221.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling. Have a good one. So, folks, interestingly, health is wealth. Nothing is more important. Thinking sets in motion spiritual forces to regulate change in everything from all of your life, every day of your life. And training your brain with autogenic training is the most important thing you can personally do. And we have another phone call. Good afternoon. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Turn off your radio, please.
Hello?
Hello? You've got to turn off the radio for me to hear you.
All right. I can hear you now.
Okay. Hello?
Dr. Shealy?
Yes, I'm on the phone.
Could you tell me what that was to the website on confidence? The confidence?
Confident? Oh, you. I was quoting. Oh, confident. Amazon. You buy it there, and you look for confidence vibe. Confidence, CONFIDENCE vibe. BIBE.
Hold this a minute. I'm having a hard time hearing you. Okay, go ahead, please.
Confidence vibe on Amazon.
Okay, it's just confidence?
Yes.
On Amazon. That's all I look for is confidence.
Yes.
Okay. My other question is, what kind of, what was it you said to take for gut flora that will increase your memory?
For what?
It was for the gut flora.
She's asking what she can take to increase her memory.
Increase memory? Well, you need B complex.
Well, it was some kind of a probiotic for your gut.
GR8. GR8.
Could you spell that again, please?
G is in George, R is in Robert, 8, number 8.
GR8.
Yes, you'll find it at Spring Valley.
Okay, and that's a prebiotic?
It's a probiotic.
Okay, thank you so very much.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
And you are on the air.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm taking your youth formula and your essentials, but and I used to take K2, and I used to get it at Costco because it was cheaper because it's very expensive. And they no longer have just the K2. They have a new one that's got vitamin C also in it, but just a little bit. So I know that's not a problem. It has D3, 5,000. And so I think that would be okay to take that. And then it also has all the B vitamins. And I know your essentials have the B. And I just don't know if then that's too much.
Well, up to 100 milligrams a day of all of basic Bs is okay.
Okay. All right. It also has, let me just see, biotin. Or is that a B?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it looks like it would be okay to take. Oh, for the K2, it's 180 milligrams. Is that all right?
180 milligrams or micrograms?
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. MCG.
Yeah, that's micrograms. That's fine.
Okay. And should I be taking the K2 or do I not need to?
But the K2 only is if you have a serious immune problem.
Okay. Because I thought for the D, there was something about if you take a lot of D, and I would be taking a lot, that you need K2 or you don't.
Well, in general, unless you have an immune problem, you do not need extra K above the 100 micrograms.
Oh, is the K in your essentials?
The basic K is there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Thank you.
Thanks for calling. And good afternoon. You're on the air.
Dr. Shealy, my wife and I are patients. We have an older PEMF that we purchased from you.
Yes.
And it has the chakra sweep on it. Would we do ourselves well to get an update? Is your newer one better, do you feel?
Well, it's only better if you need it for sleep or for pain.
Okay.
And it can be,
right.
We do exchange them for the new version. But if as long as it's working, it'll do mostly everything.
Okay. Well, we'll take that as we're probably good, because let me just tell you, I'm going to testify here to you. My wife broke her hip. You know us, Bob and Marty, and she has been using that for early onset dementia.
Mm-hmm.
And Norm, she has improved a magnificent amount. She uses it faithfully every day for about an hour.
That's great. And she could use it all day and wouldn't hurt her.
Yeah. She has a hat and she just puts the loop on her head,
Right. That's perfect.
And, I just wanted to tell you that it's been a wonderful thing for us.
I am so glad you called. That's wonderful. Blessings.
Yes, it is. And we thank you for your efforts, sir.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Bye.
And you are on the air.
Hi.
Yes.
Good to hear your voice. I was going to ask you, would you be able to go further into the method that you use to stop pain for when you went into surgery?
Well, for it, what's the cause of the pain? Do you know?
No.
Where is the pain?
Everywhere.
At the wrist?
It's crucial when I move, but only feeling tense when I don't move.
Oh, in the knees. Well, the best thing in the world.
No, the whole body.
The whole body. Oh,
yeah.
Well, then I would think the use of the gamma PEMF device hung around your neck all day would be the ideal.
Okay. Anything about the method that you use to stop pain? How long does it last?
Well, you've got to be on the supplements I mentioned.
Right.
And the autogenic training, but I would use the gamma PEMF device essentially a minimum of 10 or 12 hours a day.
Got it. And what about the steroids for the cascade of the lungs? on COVID?
Well, for me, the vitamin D3, intravenous vitamin C, if you need anything extra, is all you need.
Got it. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for calling. And folks, obviously, every thought is a prayer, every action is a prayer. Thinking brings about change. So think health. Just think health or heal or rejuvenate. All of those are words that are healthy. And I also think about the Christ consciousness. To me, that is the center of holism. Communion with God, with the divine. Remember, basically, you are only a soul temporarily in a human body. But at some point, you need one more phone call. Good afternoon. You're on the air.
Oh, good afternoon. This is Linda. Thank you for taking my call. I did get your device that I've been wearing. I've been battling fatigue, terrible fatigue, for the past year or so. But I had something strange happen, and I don't know exactly what was going on. But I literally heard 3 loud cracks, like a cracking section on the side of my left side of my head, which was almost like a chiropractic treatment. I have no idea what was going on, but my intuition said that this was really a good thing. Have you ever even heard of something like that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it just 3, you heard 3 sounds and then it was gone?
It was literally, I had just rested. I was lying on my side. Again, I'm battling this fatigue, so I'm using your unit. And I literally just, it hurt a little bit, just hurt a little bit. It wasn't bad, but it was like an adjustment that went off on the left-hand side of my head. It was a crack, crack, crack. It was so loud and physical. And I thought, do we even have plates on the side of our head?
Almost certainly is not responsible for it's not caused by the PIMP device. So if you need more help, give me a call at the office, please.
Okay.
And until next week, folks, y'all have a good one. Think health. So I've got 2 more minutes. So questions? Just any more questions?
We have someone asking, what are the benefits of adrenoscalar?
Adrenoscalar lowers free radicals. That's the number one thing we could say. Free radicals are not good for you, so it does lower free radicals significantly.
Someone asking, what would you recommend for herniated discs in your neck?
Well, if it's not causing anything but pain, I would recommend something called IDD, but I would also try a gamma PIMP device in delta mode.
This person says, I just saw a session with an Indian doctor that was using colchicine along with ivermectin. What do you think about that?
It's okay if you have the COVID. Personally, I like IV vitamin C better.
Do you like the use of Himalayan salt?
Much better than regular salt, yes.
Most of the rest of the comments are just happy anniversary comments and just thanking you for all the work that you've done.
Well, thank you very much. Until next week, y'all have a good one. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Past few months, testing